Hello everyone, how are you? Hope all is well with you all and you all are doing okay. Remember guys, as I always telling you, be very aware of your circle, but especially be aware of the persons who are around you because it's not every skin teeth is a smile, some is plastic. Now, we continue to take a look at how Ramage Major, big boy for the corporate Jamaica, the P. Diddy of Jamaica, get caught live in living colors, giving deadly orders to his thugs to attack TJ Thug Life and his warrior princess Maya. You know what I found heartbreaking after the incident? It's like TikTok went on a holiday. The TikTokers never came out in defense of their own. No, TikTok is an app. You have to put in the work and build yourself. Build your team. Build your relevance. Yet those more popular of them all in the Jamaica fraction so quickly sold out their souls to be known or befriend Ramesh, hoping to get brand deals and highlight when if they were even half as smart as Ramesh, they can do it same place on TikTok all by themselves. Them just not smart enough. And you know what? They spend so much time being toxic, they don't try to learn how to get it done. You know, it is so hurting. They were all there when TJ was getting an almost fatal beatdown by Ramesh thugs, him and him girlfriend. I should say by Ramesh legal thugs. They were ordered by Ramesh, who we later found out are off-duty police officers working for Ramesh. And these people just stood by and said nothing. Let this be understood. Ramesh could not say he did not do so because the live recording went viral. And to make it worse, if you never hear good, pretty put in her two-piece. If ever your hearing was having any fault, trust and believe. She repeated, Ramesh sent Andre to box down TJ. And even when she was asked what going down, she was telling them the same thing. Even Rebel. She said, Rebel, you know, see, Ramesh send Andre to box down TJ. Then someone must have asked, what going on? TJ get beat up. Moya, stop. So these men assaulting Moya. And instead of pretty saying, why you troubling her? Leave Moya alone. She said, Moya, stop. In my book, pretty, you are cancelled. You can't get my attention and no music that you have. I will not listen to no more or watch no YouTube videos where you are concerned. The thing is, Roger was the first person to hit out against it on live. Now, there is this bot on TikTok, Jaden. You know what? In the beginning with him and this 12-year-old argument, you know I didn't like Jaden. And then I see where he did some good with that girl that was burned up by her boyfriend. And I said, you know, say look like that you could have some good in him. And then I started to look at him a bit different. But if ever there is anything such as a proper hypocrite, check this. He's friends with TJ. And the night of the party, TJ was asked by Jaden to video him on stage. He was also sharing the same cabana with TJ. And he was there when TJ get the beat down. He said he did not know it was TJ getting beat up. Yet, pretty was broadcasting it to everyone. He said he was there giving back Swiss Lee his change. Yet, Swiss Lee did say on live he was not there. He had gone already. Look how Jaden snitched on himself. He said his vehicle was parked near to where the attack took place and Fabi was in the vehicle and he wanted to go move his car. But Swiss Lee told him, don't go over to where the drama is. He still went. You see that car speeding away? That was him taking away himself. So you want to tell me, say, when him went into the vehicle, then say from a distance him never pick up what was going on. Fabi never tell him since him vehicle park right there where the beatdown was going on TJ. Fabi never tell him, say, you know, see them a beat up TJ. They don't want to get involved because his Ramesh sent out his thugs to beat up TJ. That's why them don't want to admit that they see anything or hear anything or know anything. The funny thing about this twist, yet Jaden was at the police station with TJ after they had arrested Maya, and he waited with his entourage until the end for TJ. So poor TJ don't understand the Shreps. He saying Jaden stood by him until the end at the police station and thinking he's such a good friend. Now, soon after Jaden went on a live at a restaurant with Fabi and they were asked what going with Ramesh and TJ. You know what Jaden said? The two men is my friend and me not taking no side. He further went on to say, anyhow, it was him that Ramesh do so. He would have run up to Ramesh and tell him to drop him pants. I guess most would think that is fun, innit? If truth be told, really and truly, TJ is an aspiring producer and I've looked up to Ramesh as a mentor, but instead what he has done and seemingly never realized that he had done it is to let Ramesh see his hand, meaning he made Ramesh know of his plans, not thinking say Ramesh have the same plans, because I figure TJ want to be a producer and he getting more involved in it and him starting off with Jaden when really and truly Ramesh want Jaden to, and Ramesh is trying to muscle in and take in charge of all of the TikTokers. Now remember, you know, Ramesh is known for being the lucky for corporate Jamaica. Him is the one getting brand deals. Him is the one with the links. Him is the one with the money. They are not looking at TJ as being that important and ready for the producer game. So everybody is, once Ramesh is interested in them, everybody is leaning forward towards Ramesh. I heard this big back girl, what's her name again? Yes, Rosalie was saying she want to take plane go foreign and Ramesh have the link. You see it there? Right then and there. She no care what is wrong and what is right. She's blinded to anything. You see anything Ramesh say, and that's so it there. So right there you can see that TJ is kind of a threat to Ramesh. So it's easy to show him who is the boss, and the opportunity arose that night. So guys, let's step back a bit. Remember, Swiss Lee came out one day later, of course, after he was off on holiday, you know, from speaking. He joined the other TikTokers. And remember what he said? He said he was not at the party as he had left already. But look how Jaden sell him out. Jaden totally exposed that when the attack happened, he said the drama unfold, but Swiss Lee told him don't go over there. So guys, let's step back a bit. Remember Swiss Lee came out a day later after he had joined the other TikTokers on a holiday where nobody wanted to speak on the matter, so nobody never came out, and said he was not at the event at that time. He had already left, remember? But look how Jaden expose his lies. Jaden said that when the attack happened, he saw the drama unfolding, but Swiss Lee told him don't go over there, sir, where the drama is. Even though Jaden said he did not know who was involved, but he saw the drama unfolding. And he said he told Swiss Lee his car is parked right near where the excitement is. And he has to go there because Fabi is in the vehicle. So he wants to go and move it. So tell me now, guys. So Fabi was in the vehicle right near where the incident happened. And you want to tell me say Fabi never see say it's TJ and Moya getting a battering? But yet he's saying that him and Swiss Lee never knew it was TJ getting beaten. You two lie, Swiss Lee. Because check it. You see, right where Ramich was when he give out the orders, you hear much people ball out, no. And someone and call him back Andre. Listen, Pretty was there. Rebel was there. Chances are I more likely believe that Swiss Lee was right there as well because it was at the ending, and of course he would be more likely near where Rebel is. Because I can't really see Swiss Lee being too far from where Rebel was. And one of the reasons why we know this, because as soon as Ramesh gave the orders for Andre beat down, you could hear the shouts and you hear Rebel voice shouting ecstatically to Andre, saying no and to stop, while he went after TJ to carry out Ramesh orders. Swiss Lee, you are to lie. Yet after more than a day of silence, Rebel did a live where she was contradictory in the same live. How much she was not there, she had left already. Moments later, in the same sentence, she said, I was the one trying to stop Andre from going after TJ. So how am my fault? So Rebel, how when you opened your statement, you said you was not there. Oh, now you see the video with your voice brawling in it, calling out to Andre. You see, you Rebel, me have a soft spot for you, but you are cancelled in my book. That's just my opinion. Because that is just too hypocritical. It's not like you never tried, or it's not like you wasn't up to it, but you were not quickly ready to call a spade and said that this was totally wrong. No, you didn't. You played the hypocrite and wanted was to take yourself out of it. I saw your TC. I see you was trying to hold back Andre. I know Rebel too was. But I'm going to give TC a pass this time. Because you know why? She never come out and said anything at all on social media. You see, sometimes it's better you don't say anything than come out and be contradictory. And I realize TC is much smarter than that. TC is known to me from Queens High School days. I used to have her under my wings. Her sister is hairdresser to my family. I won't say anything more. I say this to say, anyhow she did come out and say she was not there, I would totally cancel her in my book. But Swiss Lee, Pretty, Rebel, Ramich, Jaden, who can be immediately placed in that same circle within sight of where the demolition of TJ was being happened, me cancel on out of my book, honestly. I have to say that for me, Pretty is the most toxic hypocrite of them all. Throughout the whole ordeal, she was the one that was enjoying it the most. Listen to her voice. She was so happyless and excited about someone else's demise. Even with Maya, It was so easy for her to go over and help Maya because guess what happened? She identifies not like Rebel and TC were run gone ahead towards where TJ was. She actually spoke to Maya right passing when they ill-treating Maya, saying Maya stop. Remember, they are immediately signed to Ramesh. Their input, if pretty had gone over to where Maya is and kind of put up a defense mechanism like, no, stop. In front of Maya, she could have helped Maya from things escalating further. But she was so enjoying the old fracas that she never ever think of doing that. I always think that girl was toxic anyway. But what Pretty needs to remember is she has done no song that can pass airport of any relevance. And her songs are crap. Just play along for a few juveniles who love catchy cuss phrases. But there's absolutely no substance in them. Mostly fans and friends will say ray and rave to her songs. The thing is right now, I'm angry and upset with all hypocrisy surrounding TJ and Moya beatdown, and the people who could have done something never did anything, because there are so much TikTokers that were there and that are their own bosses. They don't need Ramesh. They don't need Ramesh. They don't know their own powers and yet act so desperate to be a part of the trending boss Ramesh Entertainment camp, and would never have come out to say Ramesh was wrong, even when they see it with their own two eyes. The only reason why most of them will come out and say Ramesh wrong because Ramesh say, yeah, me wrong. That's the only reason, no other reason. Because none of them know how to rock the boat. What they are forgetting is that their taps and roses that they have gotten is from people from all over the world. Ramesh just come in and a cash in upon them. No. They fail all those gifters worldwide that has been grooming them, feeding them, taking care of them and helping them pay them bills. All to be a part of the trending boss, as they say, Ramesh link. You know what I find also gut wrenching is that poor TJ that got beat the hell up and his woman disrespected. Even in his response, he seems so confused whether he's to continue kissing Ramesh's ass or just pray on it. That's why my greatest concern is Moya. She to me is Moya, thug life, warrior princess. And we need justice for Moya. Like seriously. So I was holding a meds with a mover and shaker in corporate Jamaica, and I was discussing the Ramesh incident. A matter of fact, because even though I do a little YouTube, he was talking to me about it, picking my brains, and I was picking his. So I asked him, do you believe that this is the first time Ramesh have made such orders based on how at ease he did it and his thugs moved to his orders? He said no, they don't believe so. I asked, do you believe based on velocity of Ramesh's thugs on his orders, is it the first time they took or follow orders from Ramesh to do acts of this nature? He said no. As they move off like robots sent, like when you have attack dogs and you say, sick him! You know? The master sent them on a mission and nothing could stop them. Well, I said to him, I guess that moment is the moment that gets to a lot of people. That it has been regular actions for them to interact so well and to get the beatdown and TJ done so swiftly. You know, see, nothing couldn't hold them back. Even calls from people surrounding Ramesh at the time couldn't stop them. It's like dogs and they hear the master's voice and him say, go! And they went off. Then to say now that Ramesh should be cancelled is the least he should also be charged for aiding and abetting. And him give the orders, So it's like a him do it himself. And he should be sued for pain and suffering. And just bear in mind, the TikTokers who are saying now that Ramesh wrong, including Jaden, only did so after Ramesh admit to his fault. They are hypocrites. And remember, if he was not on record, there would not be an apology. And he would not have confessed or admit that he said or sent anyone to do anything. So just bear in mind, his whole apology is really for corporate Jamaica. And you know what? Interestingly, the same corporate person I was speaking said they do not believe that Ramesh family was threatened so quickly on the heel of the incident happened. What they believe is that he wanted a sympathy section to go out there saying, wow, after that they might threaten my family and this and that. We do not believe you, Ramesh. We don't have anybody threatening. No, people may talk online and say stuff. But people call and make threats and so on. We don't believe you. And that's what this gentleman was saying. He doesn't believe that. He said that he think that that was to appease corporate Jamaica, to let them have some kind of sympathy on him. So when him said sorry, him can bring in him family into it and so on. Him is very calculative. Remember, he's a beacon of advertisement and manipulation. I believe corporate Jamaica should have somebody in place to go find their own TikTokers who they believe can well represent them to support their brands. They need to have someone in their own respective companies that can identify talents to represent their own respective brands. It just goes to show most of you who have your own Jamaican co-workers and friends, you still need to watch your back, especially with Jamaicans. They are born haters, most of them. When you find a real one, it's a blessing. But don't ever chill and say they got your back. You will be rudely surprised, because there's no way the power of money could make me see such a wrong being meted out on TJ and Maya and can't say that it is wrong. The thing is, Ramesh is known throughout corporate Jamaica as is their boy toy. He can achieve anything, but yet the hunger for street credibility to prove to people that are even beneath him that he can be toxic as them with no real benefit in putting himself in that position, as now he has put a scar on all his achievement. This is something you have done many times and get away with. But guess what? There was no recordings. Now you get caught live and direct. It is just a reminder that it's not every day bucket go well it's going to come back full. Just remember, Spice did warn us a long time ago. Tifa did warn us long time ago. The great Chris Gale warned us. Conscience had his episode. TJ Drift Boss told us, and much more, and no one took them serious. God have a way of revealing things. It could have been very fatal. What would have you lot, hungry and desperate TikTokers in the circle, said? Would you still make it seem like it's the victim's fault? You lot in the circle are cancelled in my book. You see, social media is going to be the downfall of many of you guys. Remember, you will not never learn from Vybz Kartel snitching on himself. Remember, he provided his own evidence against himself with his own phone. He should thank God for the judiciary error. That makes him a free man today. My grandmother always said this thing. Watch your friends that you keep. Watch your friends that you keep. Let me tell you something, that same friend would end up turn out to be your two-sided sword in your back. Remember me tell you that. Not trust them. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my platform please. Love you all. Bye for now.